Good morning to the grind. Good morning to the grind. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Amazing morning to you out there. Man, it's a day to get started. It's a day to grab the best foot forward towards what we want in our life. And again, each and every Monday morning through Friday morning, 6 a.m., I get to. If you wake me up and give me a chance to, I get to present something that might inspire, fire somebody up what you want in your life. And today it was about the grindism, the mentality of the work that we got to do for what we got to do it for. Let's get right into it. I want you to kill those excuses. Something you said you wanted to do, and I missed some goals. I missed some goals. And we want to talk about that too. But you may have missed some goals. You may have missed some marks. You may have missed a whole bunch of stuff. But if we're here today, it's not over. Let's get into it. Welcome to
One of the biggest contradictions of massive success is when people go to their moms, their dads, their brother, sister, boyfriend, girlfriend. They say, listen, one day the world's going to know who I am. One day I will have a Ferrari, the Lambo, the Rolls, the Bentley, the big house, the cars, the backyard with the big swimming pool and an elevator. I'm going to put the biggest parties. I'm going to be a millionaire one day. Yet, instead of staying at the office on Friday night, you call your friends and you go party. Instead of waking up Saturday morning to go to the gym, you sleep until 10 o'clock. Instead of reading the book on Sundays, you kick back and watch movies all day long. The reality is very simple. Those who win big, they do four things right. They sleep, sweat, grind, repeat. And they do it over and over and over again until their dreams become a reality.
If you can get through to doing things that you hate to do, on the other side is greatness.
You gotta have the mentality to show up every fucking day of your life, no matter what life throws at you. It's our responsibility to show up to the Coliseum of life, prepared for fucking battle. I don't care what you're going through, what life's throwing at you. It's your responsibility to find your new 100%.
You still must grind. I fail at most things I do, but still I grind. I don't want to do half the shit I do, but still I grind. And that one day, you see me on a dark alley, run at 1 o'clock in the morning, know one thing, I was grinding.
Every single day when you wake up, you got two options. You can look at the clock and hit the snooze. You can look at that snooze button, boom. You can hit the snooze button and go back to bed and dream about what you want to have. Or you can look at that snooze button, kick that clock and get up and go pursue your dreams.
You need to walk through the mud and life, guys, if you ever want to get to the higher ground. That higher ground is where you look in the mirror and you have respect, and you run through the work, the sweat equity of it all. And the end product is something you travel, a legacy of life, that you put your signature to, that means something. You're not speaking hollow words. You're backing those motherfuckers up with that.
That's what lions do. Lions don't give up. Lions don't quit. Lions hunt. That's what we do for a living.
I still grind. I love the grind. If you're competing in one of my businesses, I'm going to kick your ass because I'm going to outgrind you.
You have to be willing to work in places people don't see.
While the other guy's sleeping, I'm working. While the other guy's eating, I'm working.
There's a motherfucker out there who wants what you have, who wants the position you are, who wants the job you have, who wants the wife that you have, or the husband. There's someone out there hungry and wants everything you can have. So make that a motivation for you.
And mental toughness says, not only do I climb that doggone mountain, I enjoy climbing the mountain. I get a kick out the mountain. I get a kick out the weights. I get a kick out of fatigue. I get a kick out of the grind. I get a kick out of it. You take advantage of this opportunity. You let everything else go. You eat different. You study different. You practice different. We don't have forever. Let's not act like it. We're all going to die. And so I don't act like I'm going to live forever. So every opportunity I get, I murder it. Process driven. I love it. I'm about that life. I get up every morning at 3 o'clock. When I want to get up, when I don't. When I feel like it and I don't feel like, why? Because I'm process driven. I'm not feelings driven. Champions are not feeling driven. Champions don't get up when they want to. And if we're going to be champions, process driven. Don't stop when you're tired. Stop when you're done.
Don't stop when you're tired. Stop when you're done. I don't know what that does to you, but it does something to me. When they talk about grind, grit, man, the willingness to get back at it again after you missed that goal, after things didn't work out, after they said you was crazy, they fired you from the job, they laid you off 2 days before your retirement, all your whole package, all your whole life. They just called your number, called you into the office, finally knew your name for the first time in however long over there. They told you 2 days before you are eligible for all your retirement benefits. And what do? Man, we gotta, I don't know. We gotta find a way to claw out of the dredge hole of whatever we gotta go through. They all go through things. And the ability, though, to grasp what we go through and find out that it's molding us into something that we need to get to. I mean, it's a lesson in it. If we're in belief, as a babe in the word, all things work for good for those who believe. I believe it's something like that. Somebody could put the scripture. They know it. I try to walk it to the best of my ability. Here's what we're going through. Life. We're going through things. We're going through ups. We're going through downs. The ability to say, man, you know what? In spite of everything that's in my life, in spite of everything that might be against me, in spite of everything they may say about me, in spite of everything that I might be going through, man, it's not over. I love Les Brown on that. It took me a while for that to resonate with me. It's not over until I win. And that's what I consider to be grindism. I consider that to be a work ethic mentality that says, oh, man, you know, I can't do it. I got to stay focused. Well, you need some balance. Well, I'm unbalanced because everything that's on my back needs me to get it off of there, whatever that might be, right? So the balance is all, man, focus, drive, and determination so you can have the balance you want. See, the life I see, they say, you're always in a suit. Well, that's my uniform. I don't know. You know, it's the way I put myself together. Everybody gets to do who they are. And that's what I want to get across to people. Don't allow people to put you in a box of what and how and who you should be. You have the purpose. You have the drive. You have the vision. You have the determination. You have the goal that you have, not somebody else. You have the goal to lose weight. So if someone's telling you that you can eat the Twinkie because they love you, I don't mean you should eat the Twinkie. If someone's telling you it's going to be okay, don't worry about it, I don't mean you shouldn't worry about it. And better than just worrying about it, put an activity to it. Whatever it is that you may be worried about. Like having a prayer. Give the prayer. Hey, man, thank you. You ask what you asked for. You believe in what you prayed for. And then we get right back up and grab that thing. And it's right back on you. I don't understand that as a babe in the word. I just understand that some way, somehow, he's going to put us in position if we continue to do the work that we see fit to be done. And this young brother, I was able to catch his video the other day, and it really moved me. And this is kind of how we come to this topic. You got to come back. Hey, come on back. It's not over. It's not over. It ain't over. Every one of us has a testimony, and some of us have some of those testimonies that, man, if I had that hand, I would have quit. Some of us have those testimonies where somebody else with the same hand that you have taken what you could use and ran down the sideline with it like old Dion with his hand behind the head running down the sideline for a pick six. What if we said, you know what? I'm going all in. I'm going to do everything it takes to set myself, my family up, even if, and even when they say I'm crazy. Because the crazy people are the ones that change the world. It's Grindology 101. Let's think about that grindism. Stand by.
If you're going through a hard time right now, if you've gone backwards instead of forwards in your life, if you're not where you want to be, or not where you expected to be at this point in your life, if you're going through a setback right now, I want you to know one thing. The comeback is always greater than the setback. No matter how low you've fallen, you can get back up. No matter how deep the hole, you can dig your way out. Pick up your shovel and decide to fight for your life. If you decide your life will be different from this moment forward, it can be different. But you have to decide. Most people don't put the brakes on. They let their out-of-control vehicle, their life, keep rolling down the hill. You have to put the brakes on. You must figure out how you are going to get yourself back up that hill. Don't let your life spiral out of control. You are better than that. You are more than this moment in time. Wake up, get up, and let's get started. I've been down too. I've been there. We've all been there. The hole keeps getting deeper. The debt keeps getting bigger. The challenges seem to keep coming. It all seems too much. It is not too much. You are capable of overcoming every challenge in your life right now. If you decide to, you have comeback written all over you. You've overcome adversity before. You've faced challenges before. You are still here. Keep fighting. You have to design a new life. One so strong that you can't get in the deep hole anymore. There will always be the potholes of life, but you are capable of creating a new you that doesn't need a shovel anymore. Once you are finished, there will be no deep holes to dig yourself out of. No major comebacks will be needed after this one. This is your last comeback story. Work so hard creating the new version of you that everyone has no choice but to say no one deserves it more than you. They'll say no one worked harder than you, so no one deserves it more than you. Work that hard. This is your last comeback story. Become obsessed with your life. What can you do better? Take ownership of that. All of it. Be honest with yourself. There will be no comeback for anyone that is lying to themselves. If you're in a crappy situation, that is on you. Pick up that shovel and dig your way out. The comeback is on. And it starts with the truth. How hard have you been working? Can you work harder? If you said no, what else are you lying about? Work harder. Can you work smarter? Work smarter. Can you cut some things out of your life that are taken away rather than adding to the quality of your life? Do it. Make that decision. Cut all negativity out of your life. Focus on what you can do. Maximize your time every day in learning and taking action. Everything you can do that will lead to a new, better version of you. It's comeback time. And the comeback is going to be far greater than the setback.
The comeback far greater than the setback. You got to grasp that because you already went through something. We all been through something. So today you grab that something, put it in your spinach can, like Popeye. Let's use Popeye. I love Popeye. I wish they'd come back with it. Popeye, man, polite, meek, right? He was meek, cool. Forgiving, man. Brutus kept on messing with him. He popped that can of spinach, and I liken that can of spinach to the things we've been through. Oh man, been through some stuff, especially if you've been through some stuff. And only you know the stuff you've been through. And if that stuff you've been through gets you to say, well, man, you know what? Don't pop that can of spinach no more. No more. No more, no more, no more. Hey, get up and get it today. Get up and have it today for yourself. I don't know, try a little bit harder, do a little bit more, make a few more phone calls, send a few more emails, show up to the class, man, go dedicate yourself, read the book, read that extra chapter, do that extra sit-up, man, back up from the plate, whatever it is. Do the thing. There's no other thing to do but the thing you are purposed to do. We purpose to do something. And when you find it, you're going to find yourself in a weird arena. Just don't fit in. The environment you've been in just doesn't seem to be as comfortable as it used to be. Just doesn't seem to be as forgiving as it used to be. You know, eyeball out. You're always talking about the job. You're always talking about your career. You're always talking about, you know, how you want to take care of your family. And then mostly, you may not be where you're talking about going and never even been there or close to it. So you got to be crazy. Well, that's all right. Because 3% of the world, under 97% of the world, so the 3% of the world are the crazy. So let's be on the crazy side. I don't know. What could life be like? See, the crazy side, they think about what life could be like. You know what? Man, they flying little bitty jets. I want to fly one. You know what? People are having legacy income for legacies and generations and generational wealth to come. Man, decades, lifelong, centuries of wealth. What if you be the one that started? What if they built a bust of your head outside of the big old complex of your family, like Vernon Town? My main man, that was Vernon. They got a whole Vernon Town. Imagine that. And you were the one. It was your town. And you started it. And centuries or generations or decades down the road, they said you were gone, but you came this way. And you left something so impactful that people's lives have changed forever. That's the kind of mission I'm on. I think that's Grindism. It's bigger than just yourself. It's bigger than you. It's bigger than even what you see. It's about what impact you can make and what the commitment to make it takes. Let's get back into some of that grind.
There's people in here far superior than me. But there's no one in here that's going to work harder than me. We get up at 5:30 in the morning, it's pissing rain outside. Our competition's sleeping. I love that.
I will not be outworked, period.
Where I excel is ridiculous, sickening work ethic. While the other guy's sleeping, I'm working. While the other guy's eating, I'm working.
Talent you have naturally. Skill is only developed by hours and hours and hours of beating on your craft.
The commodity, the majority of people who aren't achieving the things that they want is strictly based on hustle. It's strictly based on being outworked. It's strictly based on missing crucial opportunities.
You might outwork me for 30 days or 60 days or 90 days, but you ain't gonna beat me over a year. You can't outwork me over 2 years. I'm gonna get you eventually. I'm a dripping damn faucet. I just keep coming at you. I'm too damn tough to give up. Most people half-ass half their life all the time. I knew they were gonna get tired. They were gonna get down. They quit improving themselves. They start sleeping in. I'm not gonna do that stuff. I'm gonna get up early. I'm gonna keep getting wide. I'm gonna stay relentless. I might not be the fastest, the strongest, the smartest, none of that crap, but I'll outwork your ass and I flat out want it more than you. It's relentlessness, man. It's pushing past barriers. It's every time you get somewhere, it's wanting to go to the next level.
You guys are entitled to What you're entitled to is an opportunity to show up and be your best. Everyone's like, oh, Craig, you're lucky. You got this, Craig. You're lucky. Everything you do is luck. Bullshit. Because before it was luck, it was a belief. And every day with no one watching at 5 in the morning by myself, I trained it because I believed in it. In hopes that one day my trained ability collided with an opportunity to show it off. That's what luck is. That's what success is. Nothing subjective in there. It's all you.
You got to look at how much you're working. You got to look at how much effort you're making, the intention you're putting out there.
You got to cross the line in life. You got to go where nobody else wants to go. You got to work the hours nobody else wants the hours.
You have to resolve yourself today that you're going to dominate, that you're not average and ordinary. There has to become a point where you make a decision. We're going to dominate. We're here to win. We are not here to play. And that takes some intestinal fortitude. I'm where I'm at because I just flat decided I'm going to be a player. I decided at some point I get to choose who I am. The world doesn't tell me who I am. I write these chapters.
You don't need the world's permission. You don't need anyone's permission to be great. Only permission you need is from that motherfucker who stares at you back in the mirror every day and a willingness to do the hard work longer, harder, and better than anyone. So what are you going to do? Are you going to buy another success program looking for the secret recipe that doesn't exist? Or are you going to go do something right now and do something that brings you closer to greatness? That's your choice.
Can I tell you something? You ain't met the real you until you have to use your power. That's the real you. Many of you, you're like a superhero. Truth be told, you ought to rejoice because you have love power, joy power, faith power. You also have comeback power. What is comeback power? Comeback power is the ability to overcome any obstacle, challenge, or difficulty. You have this innate ability, this instinct on the inside that you can come back from anything. Your human side quits everything quickly. You start a relationship on Monday and you quit it by Wednesday because y'all miscommunicate because you miss one text and it's over. That's your human side. But then you got this other side that can come back from anything. There's a part of you that don't throw in towels. There's a part of you that never says die. There's a part of you that refuses to quit. There's a part of you that has long suffering. There's a part of you that when you get down for the count, they can count up to 8, they can count to 9, but 10, you are back on your feet. There's a part of you that no matter what comes your way, you just got to bounce back up. You can't stay down. No matter what is thrown your way, you got something called comeback power. You've been through some stuff. Means you had to face some stuff that I ain't never seen. And you might be walking a little slow now, and you might just be chilling now. But little do we know, if we saw the videos of who you once was, if we saw you in younger days, we see you marching, we see you tearing stuff up. We see you why? Because you have come back. That's the only reason why you made it to where you are today. You survive in environments that other people drown in. Environment is everything. Environment is everything. There's a quote, I don't know whose quote it is, but there's a quote that says, everyone is a genius. But if you judge a fish by its ability to climb trees, it will spend the rest of its life thinking that it's dumb. Let me say it again. Everybody is a genius. But if you judge a fish by its ability to climb trees, it will spend the rest of its life thinking that it's dumb. You survive in environments other people drown in. Because water might drown you, but it's home for a fish. Difficulty is that's not water you drown in. That's perfect conditions for you to swim. Difficulty? You a believer? This is what we do. Huh? This is what we do. Don't be careful when you compare yourself to people who don't have the anointing you have, who don't have the call that you have, who don't have the purpose that you have. I know what it did to them, but it don't mean it's gonna do that to you. Difficulty doesn't kill who you are, it actually reveals who you are. Can I tell you something? You ain't met the real you until you have to use your power. That's the real you. You are treasure in jars of clay. Clay is not the real you. High you, that's not the real you. Smoking weed, that ain't the real you. Drunk you is not the real you. Because whenever you get into it, you start to feel alive. That anxiety you, that's not the real you. That clay has convinced you that that's who you are. That clay made you think that the shy, scared, jealous, doubting you is actually you. That's not you. That's the clay that you may be in, but that's not you. Underneath that clay, there is a spirit you. There is a supernatural you. There is a treasure on the inside. And if that thing gets kicking, your clay is in trouble. But it's hidden in a jar of clay. The reason why you don't know your superpower is because you can't see your suit because it's dressed in flesh. Can I tell you something? You ain't met the real you until you have to use your power. That's the real you. You gotta take those dead clothes off. You gotta get up. You gotta get up. You gotta get up because you got comeback power.
Success Express Marketing Solutions presents your virtual video podcast studio. Let the Success Express team help bring your podcasting dreams to life. Here's what we do. We help you come up with show ideas, design graphics for your show, set up your podcast studio, and run the back end of your show. So what do? Be ready for your show. Make sure your guests are ready. Log into the virtual studio, turn your cameras on, and go. Not sure you're ready to go live on a monthly or a weekly basis? You can get the Try Us Out Success Special. It's only $97 with free design setup. All you got to do is try us out, and I guarantee you're going to want more. So get set up today with your virtual video podcast studio from Success Express Marketing Solutions. So go online to Success Express MKTG, and we'll get you set up today. Sign up now and get our free ebook, Modern Podcasting, that'll teach you all the techniques you need to know to get your podcast started today.
Welcome to the Jazz Zone. Allow the Jazz Zone to make your next event enjoyable and entertaining. The Jazz Zone is great for private parties, weddings, festivals, fundraisers, grand openings, and corporate affairs. Move up to the next level of entertaining with the Jazz Zone. Check out our website at jazzzone.net. That's JAZZZONE.net. Or call the Jazz Zone at 626-798-6848.
As we get ready to get on out here today, I wish you an amazing breakthrough day. Just a day that you do one more call. I don't know, one more minute early. Stay a little bit, one more minute, a little bit late. Form a relationship today. Make somebody else's day today. Something different today in your drive, in your grind. Grindism, the mindset of no matter what it takes, we're gonna find a way. We're gonna find a way. We got the ability. We have the ability to figure it out. Let's figure it out. Look forward to seeing you on the other side, man. It's been an amazing day to spend your morning grind, Grindology101 Podcast. I'm KeJohnna Owens. Man, let's make it happen. Get out there, do the best you can with what you have. Use what you have to achieve what you got.